Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you are in the good condition. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Before we go to the main point, let me introduce myself. My name is Khustiana Adinda Zahra from Department of Biology, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Semarang State University. Now, let's get started. Okay, today I will present my lab report about neurons anatomy. My present today is divided into 6 sections. First is introduction, second is objective, third is method, four is result, five is description, and the last is conclusion. Okay, let's go to the first section. The first section is introduction about the neuron cell. A neuron or nerve cell is an electrically excitable cell that communicates with other cells via special connection called synapses. It is the main component of nervous tissue in all animals except sponges and placozoa. Plants and fungi do not have nerve cells. The neuron is the basic unit in the nervous system. Okay, let's go to the second section. The second section is objective. The purpose of this observation is to explore the structure of the neuron cell and to identify and state the function of neuron. Okay, the next section is method. The method in this observation you can call online method observation. This method used because of pandemic COVID-19. We can observe direct in the university lab to avoid the spreading of coronavirus. The media used in this observation are Zoom app and the internet. There is the steps. Number 1, lab assistants explain neurons anatomy via Zoom app. Second, student looking for pictures of neuron on the internet. And the last is student identify the anatomy of neurons from image found on the internet as directed by a lab assistant. Okay, the next section is result. You can see my lab report about neuron cell. Number 1 is nucleolus, second is nucleus, third is body cell, 4 is dendrit, 5 is neuroglia, and 6 is axon. And above, there is description. Okay, we will see the description. Description. A neuron is nerve cell that carries electrical impulse. A typical neuron consists of a cell body or soma, dendrites, and a single axon. It is a special conductor cell that receives and transmits electrochemical nerve impulse. A typical neuron has a cell body and long arms that conduct impulse from one body part to another. Dendrites and axons are nerve fibers. There are about 86 billion neurons in the human brain, which is about 10% of all brain cells. The human brain has about 16 billion neurons in the cerebral cortex. The neurons are supported by glial cells and astrocytes. The function of neuron is to process and transmit information to other nerve cell, muscle, or gland cell. Okay, let's go to the last section. The last section is conclusion. Based on the observation, neurons have 5 main parts or structure. There are nucleus, cell body, dendrite, and axon. Besides that, neurons also have supporting cells are called astrocytes or neuroglia. The function of the neuron is to process and transmit information to other nerve cell, muscle, or gland cell. In the vertebrate, neurons are the core components of the brain, spinal cord, and vertebrates. But before I finish my presentation, I want to say thank you very much for Mrs. Nurhayu Utami as our lecturer in structure of animal tissue, and to our lab assistant, and also for Mrs. Lutfia as our lecturer in English Scientific, who will teach our class how to make a good research presentation. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.